Hello, everybody. It's Jennifer, and here for my week one update. I'm switching my update date back to Friday because my surgery was on a Friday, so I figure it makes sense to just do my updates on Fridays so I can do my weekly update accordingly. Okay, so the last few times that I had talked to you guys, I was pretty out of it. Once from the hospital and once when I got home. And, I was in pain. I was trying to, use pain meds and they weren't working and it was just a big old mess. So I'm much more clear-headed today. So hopefully my video will make some sense. So I came home Sunday and I was in a tremendous amount of pain. Like I told you guys, what the doctor had said, and we're still unsure why, and he wants to actually possibly run some more tests, look into some things and try and figure out what happened. I was metabolizing, and I continue to metabolize pain medications and sedation, sedatives and things of that nature much faster than I should. His exact wording was that I metabolize the pain medication and the sedation much faster than any patient he's ever had. And he's been practicing for, I don't know, like 20, 30 years. I don't know. So, like 20 years. So, it's definitely unusual. He said I'm the only patient he's ever had that did wake up during surgery. And I was on a much higher dose of medication than most because they had a hard time even getting me to sleep. So the pain medication wasn't working so well for me. And they tried several. It wasn't just one. And I had the little, pump button, and they had me on a monstrous dose. And it wasn't really having, it would have an effect, but it would die off incredibly fast. So I was in a lot of pain when I came home, and I continued to be in a lot of pain. I was still taking the pain medication, the Tylenol with codeine, that they had sent home with me, and it was taking the edge off for a while, so I was still taking that. Wednesday, I really just decided it wasn't doing enough good for me to continue it, so I haven't taken it since Wednesday. I am still in some pain. By no means am I pain-free yet, but it is 1,000 times better. I can do most things for myself now. It's still difficult. I can't really bend over and touch, pick things up off the floor. My dryer today, I managed to get some stuff out, but there's no way I can bend down and reach into the back of the dryer. Most of my pain is centered around my incision now. I'm sore everywhere, but I still have some incision pain. And I'll show you that in a moment, the incision that they did. But, so, it's my week one update. And I'll give you some numbers. When I went into the hospital, I had some regain between my 2 weeks before my surgery. I had a pre-op appointment. And I had some regain between that and the day of surgery. I had regained about 9 or 10 pounds. And I think that was just, I went crazy that last weekend thinking I was, just going to eat up everything I couldn't eat later, and it was just really stupid. So anyways, I went into surgery. The day of surgery, I weighed in at 329. And when I got home from surgery, I weighed in at 331. So I expected it. I actually was surprised I had only gained, 3 pounds or 2 pounds. Yeah, I was surprised that I hadn't gained more than that because I had been on IV fluids and everything else, and I had a lot of swelling, and I still have some swelling. But I had expected to have some gain, so I wasn't too concerned. But when I got on the scale yesterday, it had gone down, and today my official weigh-in this morning, 1 week post-op, was at 318. So I've dropped 11 pounds since surgery. It's not bad for a first week. I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty happy. I know I'm bound to hit a stall at some point in the near future, but 11 pounds was definitely a nice number to see. It was, a good start. So I'm very happy with that. I, like almost everybody else that I've seen, managed to I don't know what it is with the surgery, but it forced me into a cycle. So I, not in the hospital, but when I got home Sunday, I had started a period. It's not pleasant. It kind of sucks when you have everything else going on, but you know. I have struggled a little bit getting everything in. Everything goes down fine. Water goes down fine now. I had some really bad issues with gas every time I would drink anything, and it was killing me, and I just couldn't get a handle on what it was. I thought it was the multivitamins for a while, because after I took them, I'd always get gas. I thought, I just couldn't figure it out. I was like, why is water giving me so much gas? Yesterday, I finally got it. I've made my recliner my base of operations, and I was drinking in a semi-reclined position. Yeah, so once I started sitting at the table right here and drinking, I was fine. I can get stuff down. The shakes I'm having a very hard time with. Harder than I thought, and part of that is that my doctor required that we use the Bariatric Advantage shakes. I ordered vanilla because I thought I could make other flavors with it. It's nasty. I just can't. The texture's wrong. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. The texture's just wrong, and there's something about it I'm just not loving. So it's very hard for me to drink, and so that's been kind of difficult for me. But I'm working on it, and I'm just pushing, trying to get more in each day so that I'm not getting dehydrated and I'm getting all my protein and everything else. I'm not a fan of the Jell-O. I don't know if it's because of what the Jell-O is sweetened with, the sugar-free Jell-O, if it's the artificial sweetener, or if it's just the gelatin itself, or what it is. But even before surgery, sugar-free Jell-O, regular, any kind of Jell-O, has given me diarrhea. And I really thought that it was, I don't know what I thought, but now after surgery, I'm eating a such small amount of it, I thought maybe it would be fine. But every time I try the Jell-O, I get diarrhea. And I mean, I'm eating like an ounce of it at a time. I'm not eating a lot, and I can't do it. So Jell-O, I'm kind of having to stay away from. I've had a couple of sugar-free popsicles. They're too sweet for me. I feel like I just can't handle them. So really what I'm doing is water, shakes, and broth. That's about it. Next Friday, I'll get to start puree, which I'm very excited about. So that's good. Not much else to report. Did go to my daughter's back to school night last night and managed to get through it. So that was good. I did manage to, my hair still looks like craptastic, but I did manage to at least throw on some mascara and lipstick for you guys today, which is more than I managed to do all week. So I'm pretty excited. So what I'll do now is I'll show you my incision, and then I think I might be just about done. I'm trying to get this so that I'm not showing too much business. All right. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but that is my incision with the Steri-Strips. I think there's like 2 layers. This is the top layer. Underneath it, there's another layer. The incision runs from here to here, which is not too bad. I still have some swelling up in here and a weird, the divot here. But that is the incision. It's not a full open, and it certainly wasn't laparoscopic. Like I said, I still have some incision pain. It's starting to itch a little bit. I don't know. My first my first post-op appointment will be next Friday morning. So I'll probably update you after that. Not much else except that I am getting, when I first got out of the hospital, I was really amazed because there was no desire at all. We drove through like a couple areas where they were doing barbecues and you can like smell the burgers cooking and whatnot. No desire. I mean, any other time I would have been like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. I need a burger. The desire just wasn't there. I haven't really been so much hungry. I think I experienced a little bit of hunger this morning where I felt like I need to put something in my stomach, even if it's just water. I just felt like empty and I felt like I needed to eat or drink something. But the desire, that mad burning, I just want to eat and I don't really care what it is, and that's gone. It's like somebody shut off a switch, which is a miraculous thing because I was so worried that I was going to wake up and want everything but be unable to eat any of it. I don't really want any of it. Like my husband last night did make spaghetti for dinner for my mom and him. My mom's been staying with me and my daughter, so they all had spaghetti. And I was looking at it and it smelled pretty good. And if I were allowed to eat it, I probably would have had some of the sauce, you know. But it wasn't like, oh my God, I want to cry because I can't eat it, which is what I thought was going to happen. So that's been really nice. I can appreciate that something smells good. I can appreciate that, you know, but I don't feel the need to, you know, go eat all of it, which has been good. I think that's really about it. I will update you guys again next Friday. And if I, you know, think of anything in between, you might be hearing from me again. That's all. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.